This podcast is part of the Frederick Podcast Network. Learn more at listenfrederick.com.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Beers in the Lot. Before we get going, let me just remind you about our shop at beersinthelot.com/shop. That's where you can get t-shirts and other merchandise with Beers in the Lot logos on it. Also, check out beersinthelot.com for anything else you might be curious about this podcast. And be sure to join the Discord at beersinthelot.com/discord.
Well, here we are, episode 200 of Beers in the Lot. We all met on Johnny's pool deck, and the theme of the night was chaos. With a bird's nest of extension cords powering the discussion, we got into a little bit of the Stanley Cup Final as we were watching Game 2. And you'll notice, as it usually does, the conversation goes in every direction when we're together. You'll also notice that the sound quality on this episode is not up to our usual standards. Embrace the chaos, and let's crack those beers.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hello there.
Didn't see you there.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
What are you guys doing here?
Why are all these people in your backyard?
Why the hell are you guys?
I'll tell you why we're here. It's the 200th episode of Beers in the Lot. That's a pretty big deal, right?
Yeah.
That is a big deal.
That's
That is a very
almost
big deal.
4 straight years of episodes. It's like, what? We need another, 8 episodes to get there? Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
8 episodes for 4 straight years. 200, though. It's a nice round number. Let's celebrate. How about with some beers?
Let's
And some lots.
celebrate.
Some brouhaha.
Enjoy.
We've aged like milk.
Like, what are you drinking, Daniel?
So today I have the 10th anniversary from Treehouse. Very green.
How green is it?
Very.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, I was just up there and, I heard you guys like, oh, he's probably going to stop. Yeah, I stopped. I have to. What do you got there, John, that you're showing me?
Yeah, from Treehouse, I have a Australian Cascade,
Ooh.
which is a German Pils. It's dry hop. So yeah,
Ooh.
drinking this stuff for years. Riggs, what do you have this evening?
Courtesy of Daniel, I have from Sapwood Cellars in Columbia, Maryland. Might be the second best brewery in
Yes.
Maryland right now.
Yep.
I think. What is this called? What'd you give me?
Mondo Mango.
Oh, Mondo Mango.
Wow, it's
Very-
big enough.
very-
on the can
He was
there,
busy. He was busy setting up everything.
Yeah,
so
very-
gotta give him a little
Very
leeway.
prepared.
Thank God OSHA's not checking the job site. We're all right.
This is the episode with all of the extension cords.
Yeah, every extension cord John owns. So
Yeah.
around us right now.
Aaron, what do you have?
I also have a beer courtesy of Daniel. Daniel made the run up to New England and got beers for us all. And I guess to Columbia. But I've got from Narragansett a shandy.
Whoa.
It says made on honor, sold on merit. We all know the merits of Narragansetts.
Yes.
So John already cracked his, but you guys are going to crack ours?
Well, before we do,
Because he's an amateur and he's never done a podcast with us.
before,
The live ones are always a little more free flowing, but whatever.
before we do, hold your cans up and we'll get a screenshot of this
Yeah,
later. Okay, we got it.
All right, we got it.
We got it.
It's fine, John. I know you're used to your cracks not showing up on the audio.
Yeah, it's
Shots fired.
What? I'm the editor. I see it every time.
yeah. It's not for lack of effort.
Shall we crack these beers, gentlemen?
Let's
Let's
crack
crack.
them.
Let's go.
Don't ever do that again. When I have a headphone in.
Okay. You're telling me not to do something.
You all may notice too, if you're viewing the live stream, that we have a canopy up over 3/4 of the podcast. I'm just going to get soaked if it happens to rain.
That was a
Kinda-
last minute decision.
It was a last minute
That was
decision,
quick
but it's
thinking.
fine. It does kind of look like it's a little threatening off in the distance,
Yes.
so we'll see. But we're gonna keep this going as long as we can. Obviously, party never stops in the lot, right? Well, not until 12. Then that's when you should leave. Well, you should stop drinking beer. But isn't that the rule? 12, right?
Well,
You can open your last beer
Yes, at midnight. Okay.
before midnight.
Gotcha.
Once the clock hits midnight, you're done.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
pumpkin time.
Yeah.
weird stuff starts happening.
Yeah.
Indeed.
This
Wait.
is excellent.
Yeah. I had that on draft, and I was like, oh,
Holy moly.
yeah, I got 16 of them that I took home.
Save some for the rest of us, Daniel.
Nope.
Lord.
You're just collapsing these small breweries.
Stimulating. I think you're
don't know.
over stimulating.
Like scorched earth. You're just taking everything. Coming to town.
Well,
Get Civil War.
It sounds like it's time to cut the yard next door.
Yeah.
So we'll
Thanks a lot,
Hopefully.
John's neighbor.
hopefully it doesn't come through
It's
too harsh for
two
you
doors
guys
down.
that are listening. But
We don't need to talk about him today. Well, I was kind of hoping with the news of Cap Friendly being acquired by the Capitals, maybe some NHL team just come around and just buy us.
yeah, right. That'd be nice.
I mean, we'll do something for them. I don't
Yeah.
know what.
Well-
We'll do podcasts for them.
They can get competitive advantage if they buy us.
Do we have to
Yeah.
piss off Ted Leonsis or something? Like
Yeah.
that's what.
Well, no. Essentially, what it is they're
Like, what ha-
essentially
yeah, tell me what
going to
happened.
use. So they're going to use that platform, which some teams do use, to bootstrap their own system. And from what I've heard, some teams it's not even going to impact them. Literally, by them reading the news, they were like, "Oh, cool." So from what I heard, like Ottawa, the Islanders, Pittsburgh, Toronto, some of your teams that are really good with the cap or like kind of analytical, they have all that data, but like Capitals didn't have anything. So for them to build a platform and get it up and running would probably take a year. They'd have to hire 1 or 2, maybe 3 people full time. So for them, it was like, oh, we could buy this,
Yeah.
and just have all the proprietary information.
Yeah.
But where it gets a little tricky, Elliot Friedman was explaining to it a little bit about it. It makes sense. If the Caps own it, then it becomes competitive information because it's a team's information, not just open source information. That's why the site, unfortunately, is going to go dark.
Yeah.
But there's also other sites out there, and I'm sure with like, Cap Friendly, unfortunately, going away, maybe like other websites or maybe some other stuff, they'll take certain things Cap Friendly did really well and make certain things better.
There's already an alternative.
Exactly. There's already 2.
Puckpedia.com.
Yeah, and
Go
Money
there.
Puck's good too
Yeah.
for some of the analytical stuff.
Yeah.
So
All right, then.
I do like Puckpedia because you could track agents,
Yes.
like and see what their stable of clients is, which is always interesting. If like you got burned by a certain player, and then you're like, oh well, this is a free agent. Oh crap, it's the same agent.
Or if you're
Like-
a total nerd, like Joe, which is fine. It's totally fine. We need a total nerd to know these things. So that's awesome.
No, but it kind of is kind of comical because I think our buddy Goody made the comment. He's like, Leon just can't put money into Capital One Arena. He can go buy a website and a
To shut it
platform.
down.
Yeah, just to shut it down.
Well, he just got a bunch of money from DC mayor, so
Yeah.
Guy's a
Let's spend
menace.
$500 million.
Yeah, take $500,000 and pour that into buying a website. That'll help downtown DC.
Wasn't he an AOL guy?
Yeah, he's an old
That's
AOL
right.
guy. Yeah.
He's probably still
Yeah.
making money off AOL.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Somebody
People-
needs those internet CDs, Aaron.
I'm telling you, man. There's, I'm pretty sure that AOL. This is my conspiracy theory here. That AOL was responsible for working with the credit card companies to streamline the process of renewing your card. Like when your card like expires, that the credit card companies will talk to who bills you monthly
Sure.
and update the information with them, because that's how AOL makes 90% of their money.
Nice.
Is people who signed up in the 90s and never canceled their subscription. They're still paying $19 a month for 20,000 hours or whatever.
That has to be geezers
my-
at this point,
that's my-
right?
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, can I say that? I mean, this is like
It's
Geese.
yes, it's it's targeting a generation.
That's targeting big
that
geese.
is it's a yeah. Big internet is going after big D's. That's exactly what it is. I'm not saying I support that.
So, speaking about cap friendly, what do you think about the salary cap going up?
Oh, 4.5
I'm glad.
million?
Yeah.
I mean, some
Went up to 88. What is it, 88?
88.3
It's like
or
4.5 something, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
a big jump.
Yeah.
Did you see anything interesting happening with that? Like, is there some teams that kind of gives them a little
I
bit more
think
wiggle room?
Well, I mean, any team right now up against it, they automatically have it. But then
Mhm.
the problem you have is every year contracts get higher. And if you're like a team like Vancouver, where you have like Coda Joshua, Lindholm, and Zadorov all up for a free agency, 4.5 goes a long way, but it doesn't get you all those guys under contract. So,
Right.
and I mean, let's just say, like, if you're the Maple Leafs, you're still in cap hell. So, like, it helps certain teams, but it doesn't help everybody. But they were saying because Edmonton's in the final, which is great for them, that's a high revenue team for the league, so it bodes well. Well, we'll see what happens after tonight, because maybe they only get 2 home games. We'll see. I don't know. But like, that's kind of the way I look at it. Like, it's the same for everybody, so it's just how you balance it. I mean, now Uncle Ted has his own, platform to kind of use information. Finally, I mean, he's 10 to 15 years behind that essentially.
Well, if we needed to buy it in order to get with times, in order to have that information at his fingertips.
Do you think he was using CDs?
He probably,
I'm sure he has 3 AOL.
he probably has free AOL.
Actually, somebody hop on AIM. I bet you we can message him.
That's the reason why I bought it, dude, because the site is so small, like simplistic and everything. It doesn't have a lot of images and stuff on it. It loads fast on his modem. That's why it's like, this is one of the best sites on the internet. It's so fast.
You just know his laptop. Everything's at like 300%.
That'd be so sick sitting there with like that old gray greenish like desktop. You know what I'm talking about? Like
an E-machine.
Yeah.
E-machine.
Yeah.
Either that or his
maybe it was one of those
Mac.
clear Macs. You know what I'm talking about? Like the old school.
Oh, the
clear
iMac.
Mac.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
iMac?
the
one
color,
that-
the ones
one
with the
that,
colors and stuff.
Zoolander and Hansel were
Yeah,
trying to break into one of those.
No.
Inside
It's
the
inside.
I'm pretty sure that Ted Leonce's computer came in a box that was colored like a cow. It was an early 2000s gateway.
dude, you got a Dell. Yeah, exactly. That to me is just more shocking because of like the whole reason they bought it. That was the one thing where I was shocking. Like, if you're not doing something, like I do think some teams are going to be kind of, I don't want to say SOL, but close.
The thing about that is, I've always felt like they manage the cap very well.
They do.
So this whole idea of, we need to buy this. He's buying the data essentially
Mhm.
and the analytics platform.
Exactly. Yeah.
That they need that. They don't need that.
They
They
just
already
go to the
they already
website.
knew what to,
Yeah.
right. Yes.
But there's also
Just go to
and
the
that, and
website.
that was and that was the thing. Like the teams that were
Saving a
working with
lot of
Cap
money.
Friendly,
Yeah.
they were paying for access. Okay, now we're gonna get into work shit.
Yeah, right.
They were paying for access to the
database.
API,
Exactly.
and they were doing their own
Correct.
shit.
Which was
So-
private. It wasn't like if you were another team, you could log into it. Or
Right.
anything. They were just essentially almost like a.
But they weren't manipulating the data.
No.
They were just consumers of it.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm pretty sure Ted Leonce's and the Capitals, Windows 95 computers couldn't interact with the APIs. Like, we have to buy the whole site.
Well, but I also think it is interesting though. But here's where I
I
kind of
want the internet on a CD.
yeah, exactly.
Kept crashing.
Entire internet.
But here's where I thought about it too after the whole reasoning, and then hearing that some teams are super behind the 8 ball with it. Other teams, it literally was like I said, oh, that's cool. Like
Yeah.
they're like, wow, cool, dude, way to go. Like I think of like Ryan Smith, the new owner in Utah who owns Qualtrics,
Yeah.
like that survey and data platform. Like, give him 2 years running with the NHL, their analytics team's probably gonna be flying
Yeah.
with some of the stuff they're gonna do. But then I kind of laugh. Like, then you got the Caps. Like, it seems like they're starting it almost to some extent now. And then there's some other stuff like maybe their analytics team wasn't digging into that type of data. It was probably more player driven.
Mm.
But I imagine now. I forget, one of the GMs or coaches mentioned it. Like, they're almost turning hockey into baseball a little bit. One of the ones during the semifinals. I forget who said it. I can't remember.
Yeah, but it's not like.
It's not. But it is interesting that some of those old school guys that thinking's still around when like there's certain data, out there physically that is like, well, yes, you could think that all you want, but like certain things matter.
I got news for you. If you're not doing that stuff, you're losing.
Yeah, you're not
Oh,
winning
yeah,
a cup.
Right. You're losing.
You're losing.
Right.
Or your team is
Like-
getting relocated.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. Where did
It
the
wasn't
floor go up?
relocated. They shut it the fuck down. John Taffer went in. He was like, "No,
Shut it down.
shut it down."
Did the floor go up too? It had to have, right? Cap goes
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
the
yeah,
floor
of
has to
course.
go up, right?
Yeah.
It goes
it's
up
a window.
an escalator. Yeah.
Who are the people who are fighting the floor? Like which teams are fighting the floor?
They would never release that.
No, well, no, but we know.
And also,
Like,
it's not.
you can
it's
tell.
Also, it's
the
also
Yotes
not
were
a.
fighting the floor. But
Well, apparently, all the stuff that came out about that owner, who we're not going to give any more runway to. I'm not even going to mention his name. There was other
Say his
stuff.
name.
There was Alex Morello. There was other stuff that came out. There was other stuff that came out, like about
Yeah.
he was just not paying like vendors near the end. Apparently,
oh yeah, he
last
wasn't
year.
paying like hotel.
No,
bills
but not
and
just
stuff?
hotel. Like whatever company would run the concessions. Essentially, like ASU was running that, but before they got there, like he wasn't even paying those bills. Like he was essentially like they would invoice him, and then he was doing the whole thing like Nicky Santoro from Casino. Like, no, I'm not
He
paying
just
that.
wouldn't pay his bills.
I just
and
wouldn't
when he
pay his
lost,
bills. Yeah. It was wild. And I
Wow.
kind of like the more and more I think about it, and then even like I've watched the full press conference with Bettman and him. Like, it looks like Bettman's even like, thank God. Like, Bettman looked younger after the fact. Like, it just doesn't. I mean, he has 5 years. We'll see what happens. And actually, I think like the auction's coming up in like a month. Less than that, probably.
Yeah.
God, I hope he loses. Or if I win the lottery between now and then, I know exactly what I'm doing.
I know what I'm
Tell my wife, babe, I got a really smart investment for this money. I promise it'll work out. We're gonna buy a plot of land in Arizona. Oh, we're gonna build a home? No. I'm preventing somebody from building a home there. It's like a wildlife refuge, kind of.
Kind of like where we
It's a
are right
refuge that keeps
A little
coyotes
bit, yeah.
now. I hear all the birds.
There's a lot of wildlife around
Yeah.
there.
Well, you have a fox.
Welcome to the podcast, bird.
I've seen foxes, not in this yard though, because we have a hound that protects it. But I heard Adam the lot fox was back.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Dave, for naming the lot fox with a really good reference to Adam Fox of the Rangers.
Who's better than Charlie McAvoy? by
Yeah,
the way.
yeah.
Way better.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I was saying. There should be, if we had a skunk, then we could name it Charlie because
Yeah.
McAvoy stinks.
That's right. He does stink.
Anyway,
Brutal.
brutal.
Well, so Riggs, Adam came. Tell me, what was his interaction with last night?
He got really close. Like,
Dude,
saw
we're
that
gonna be
picture
able
in
to take
Discord.
him home soon.
he got really close.
The Wildlife Report in Discord, which is now a thing for the Discord crew, we are now going to do a weekly wildlife report. There are pictures in Discord of Adam the lot fox. beersandlot.com/Discord. It looked like he was really close. Like you guys, like
Well,
the picture showed him on that little island or
Yeah.
whatever,
Where the solar panel.
where the solar panel
Yes.
used to be before an unfortunate incident occurred. But we won't go there. And then, but no, Adam was like up on the island, and like we stand like right there.
He's an island boy.
He is an island. He is
Oh man.
standing in the lot when the sun goes down. Yeah.
oh, my.
Oh man.
Oh my.
Was there a sighting of the raccoon?
Mm,
The trash panda was
Jacob.
no. Yeah.
Jacob the
the
trash
Jacob
panda.
the trash panda
Jacob.
was not there. No.
Jacob Trouba,
Well, it's fitting
the
because
trash
he spends a lot of time with his elbows in the air. So yeah, as raccoons tend to do when they're munching.
man. He's like a bandit, always getting away with things.
Well, actually, do you see
Hey,
he has like a
Paige.
commercial during the finals of like him and his
Well,
mom talking about
yeah,
how
they're
you should
doing
get
charity
checked.
work.
That guy, like out of all the dudes,
John,
They all do
he
charity
could do
work.
both things. He
He
could
can
be
do
a,
both.
he
He
could
can
be
throw
a piece
elbows
of shit on
and
the
be
ice
nice.
and do charity work.
I'm not saying he can't,
Like,
but
come on.
I don't know. That message gets lost
Hey,
on me.
John, Stan Bamani really
gosh.
likes your yard.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
he's-
D White gave us some
What did he say?
congrats, dude. We got to give some shout outs to
What'd
those
you
watching
say?
the
He
live
said, "Sweet yard, bro."
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
D White gave us a congrats for 200 too.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
we're live streaming on YouTube. So if you
We're also on the Facebook
And on
and
the Facebook?
and Elon's Funland.
Ooh,
Yeah.
we're everywhere.
Wait,
So-
we're gonna get a Cybertruck too?
God, I
No, there's
hope
only
not.
3,000 of them, man. We didn't get.
That'd be sick.
I don't
We
want.
wrap it in Beers in the Lot stickers. That'd be dope, dude.
Yeah, drive it into your pool.
Yeah, it would still work
No,
probably
we're fine.
if it doesn't fry everything.
Well, apparently it's like baseball proof, but not like right.
Yeah, like I saw some video of a guy who just drove it through like a fence. Like the fence,
Why?
the fence you have here, he just drove it through the fence.
Why
But
would you
not
want
like-
to ruin a perfect
Not like
piece of
straight
fence?
through.
Yeah,
It's
he
not
drove
like
it
straight
down
through the
the
sides.
fence.
It was down
Right,
like
straight
along
down
the
the fence.
post.
Oh, like he's just taking the lines
Yeah.
out.
He took the whole line of posts out.
What a jag.
Oh, I
Well,
saw.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
It had like lights on it and everything. It was
There's
like,
some
Yeah.
old lady watering her plants like in the
Yeah.
background. She's like, what's going on?
He's like,
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess they designed it with the mentality they used to design like cars in the 50s. So the thing is like a tank. So anybody inside would get rattled around until they end up like like they're in a blender. But but the car will be fine.
So you're saying it's built like an old
It's built like a tank.
T-130, like the Russian tanks, where it's just like
Yeah, it's like a main battle tank, you know?
oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It's nothing can bust it, but God help you if you're inside it.
That is
Anyway,
sounds miserable. Like why would any well
I mean, it's miserable just being
Well,
an
you can-
owner of one. Like,
Yeah, I
come
know.
on.
take your finger off on the trunk if you.
Yeah, like,
Can you imagine, like, the person that owns one of those?
Neil put a deposit my younger brother put a deposit on one and I just
You
laughed.
know
oh
what?
my God.
I
That
just
checks
laughed
out.
at it.
That checks
That
out.
checks out.
I laughed at it
That's
so
on
hard. I
brand.
was like, I go,
Yeah.
well, the best is my exact words to him. Oh, how are you going to charge at your house? You need to put like an inverter or a power station. I'll worry about that when I get it. I'm like, so you're going to get it and then like hope an electrician can come out. And until then, you're going to like suck power from somebody. Like,
He's gonna run one of your extension cords across the neighbor's.
Yeah, I
yard.
know.
You
We have a
probably
lot
will.
of extension cords here.
No,
We could probably
he'll come
power
over
a
here and use the
Cybertruck.
3 extension
actually, I
cords.
will say it's kind of
They
funny.
work for skate
At
sharpener.
town hall, at the town hall, it is kind of funny. At the town hall, we do have one EV charging station, which I think is great. Every now and then, I'll see like a diesel truck just park in that spot. Kind of makes me smile.
Oh man,
You need some people in your town to like, do things like that when it's cheeky. I like that.
Cheeky fun.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good, clean family fun.
Yeah.
just like the Cup final. Good, clean family fun.
I agree.
Just stay off Twitter. Don't Google
Twitter.
yeah, stay off Twitter and be careful what you Google when it comes to Oilers fans. And it's good, clean family fun. But no, the hockey though, like I didn't get to watch game 1. I was a little busy on Saturday. But what was game? Did you guys watch game 1?
Yes.
What did
Yeah.
it look like?
Yeah, it was
How was
amazing.
it?
No, I didn't watch it. I was driving.
Uh,
Oh
I
yeah,
was
that's
moving.
right. You're coming back. Yeah.
Well, what-
For your
well,
northern
tell us.
occupation, viewers.
how'd the game go?
You can start.
Okay.
We've heard John enough.
So remember how we said, Florida is, the best defensive team and whatever, and they're going to limit all the shots. They did not limit all the shots. I think they were getting outshot like 20-4 at one point.
They
Like,
they were, but at the very end of the game, I think the final shots were like 34 to like 16, something like that.
yeah,
But then if you looked at like the high danger chances, it was like 12 to 6 for
they
Edmonton.
were.
So it was like
Yeah,
even though Florida like on the aggregate did pretty damn well, but also it counted because Edmonton had 3 breakaways with very poor shot attempts,
yes,
like brutal.
yeah.
like a
Brutal.
OPG
Yeah.
breakaway
Oh,
shot.
Yeah.
worse. I've seen better
Yeah.
breakaways. FPG. It's bad.
Like me on a breakaway. Get the blue line and take a wrister right at the chest.
That actually would have been a better option. then the
Or stick handle 50 times.
yeah, stick handle 70 times.
Stop and fill
Into
in
the
debt.
pad.
Like,
Yeah.
what is it? Wish.com.
Wish.com, Patrick Kane.
Oh, I love it.
But Edmonton's gonna lose because of their goaltender. That's, I mean,
Who played Saturday? Was it
But I don't think
Skinner.
Skinner?
But I don't think Skinner cost them a game. But the problem is Bob can steal games. Stu's
Right.
not stealing you a game when you have that.
Well, he's not going to win a game for you.
Exactly.
The only thing he can do is not lose.
Exactly.
Right.
But
And,
Edmonton needs to score.
well,
Yeah.
the
Bob
other
posts
thing is
4
like
shutouts.
Edmonton
then
needs. Edmonton.
I don't
needs-
like Edmonton's
I don't
chances.
like
quite a bit.
Well, the other thing too with Edmonton is like if Nuge is not going and Connor and Draisaitl are not
And
popping it
Hyman.
in, and Hyman, I don't see him.
They don't have
Doing
anybody
anything.
else. Yeah.
But if you look, like Erod popped one in.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what they're gonna.
No, and this is what we talked about
It's
last
depth.
week.
Yeah.
Was Florida is they have way more depth. Like they can
A lot
roll
more
4
dudes.
lines. All their
They
guys
do
are
have a team full of dudes.
Lundell's going to score eventually here. Like all their guys are going to score. Like,
Forsland.
Yeah.
He's going to get in on that.
Well, but
Yeah.
think about it. That's a guy like at the start of the regular season, he was on the roster and everyone's like, good
Yeah.
player.
right.
And now look at him.
Yeah.
Like that guy's like that's the other scary thing. Like Edmonton's D, CC's they're saying he's gonna be scratched tonight and Nurse is gonna play. So
Well, they're both brutal.
yeah, they both have not
Like,
played well.
oh my
I feel bad for
goodness.
Nurse because I think he's better than what's happening on the ice, but still, like it's not good.
No, they're bad.
It's not good.
I think he's like seriously hurt.
Yeah, there's something
Like,
there.
Yeah.
Well, and two, now like Connor even said it, I think going into the cup final, like we're all at our prime. This is kind of a big moment for us. We know the, importance and didn't essentially say like the clock is ticking, but there's a lot of like rumors out there with San Jose, like with the new German owner, they're going to hire Marco Sturm as their coach. Like,
Yeah.
let's see what happens. I made that joke about like, he's going to go to be with Jimmy Stu in Ottawa. He may end up in San Jose.
Yeah.
And actually, San Jose is probably a much cooler place to live than Edmonton,
Oh, hell yeah.
right?
It's a much warmer place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's California.
Yeah. The beach.
Yeah.
You know.
You can hang out,
Yeah.
throw out, play volleyball and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what Leon likes to
Shirtless,
do.
I don't want
walk
to do
around
earlier.
shirtless.
He could if he wants. But also San Jose too, if you're like a guy like who's had a lot of heat on him the last couple of years, San Jose is a good place to kind of just go a little under the radar,
Chill out. Yep.
chill out. And I do think San Jose, they're on the path to like
But
they're gonna come back at some point.
Ottawa's closer.
They can only go up.
Ottawa is much closer.
Ottawa's closer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
So if he wants to win, like, right?
Well, I guess too. What's his definition? I mean, obviously the cup is the ultimate prize, but like, let's say it just doesn't work. Does he see something in Edmonton that's going to change, or does he go, "I have a better chance with like 5 to 6 other teams"?
Right.
That's a gamble because Connor wants to probably stay in
I
Edmonton.
mean, they're in the cup final.
That doesn't mean
That's
anything.
pretty damn close.
That is, but how many teams get there once and you never see them again?
Right.
Wow. I mean, that's a scary proposition. So, I mean, you look at like that LA Kings team that Gretzky was on with Kelly Rudy, Bernie Nichols. That team only made it once, and then 3 seasons later, Gretzky goes like that, and that team was like really good. And Barry Melrose, I think, was canned 2 seasons later.
Yep.
So like that team where everyone thought they were going to just continue to shoot up in LA, and they did for a while, but they only got to the cup final once, lost, and then never, I wouldn't say never heard from again. But then I also go that San Jose team that finally got to the cup final against Pittsburgh.
Right.
Where did they
That
go?
core,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that core of guys that were on that San Jose team for 10 plus years. How many times
They
did people go?
grinded, yeah.
How many times did people go? Oh, this is San Jose's year, and they would make it to the semis or the conference and get goalied or like injuries or just something either weird happened or they just couldn't get it done.
Yeah.
It happened so many times, and that's even stretching back to like the Evgeny Nabokov era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm going
Wow,
a little
that's an
back.
old name.
Yeah, like
Going
think
back.
of, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's a litany of NHL teams a mile-long list that, like,
History is of the NHL. The
Imagine.
history of the NHL is littered with teams that almost made it.
yeah, yeah. But like I'm saying, like a handful of teams every year where you can go, yes, that team should win a cup, and at the end of the year, sometimes those 5 or 6 you think of, they're not even in the semifinals.
Yep.
They get bounced in the first or second round. So
Look at the Maple Leafs.
Yeah. Oh,
Let's not look at the Maple.
let's not.
We've looked at the
fine.
Maple
Let's
Leafs
not.
plenty.
Actually, since we're about a half hour in here, we could take a break and we'll run the
Beer.
DK ad.
Yeah.
Get another beer.
actually, I'll do one little Maple Leaf thing.
Oh.
Hyman, former Leaf. Cece, former Leaf. Picard, former Leaf. Eric.
Castle. Former.
Well, I'm saying
Leaf.
in the cup
in
final.
Hamilton.
I'm saying in the
Oh.
cup
in-
final.
Oh. I just.
We
That's
need
the-
Castle
Maybe
back.
former
I
Leafs.
just automatically go to that.
Ty Domi,
Oh,
former Leaf.
Wendell
Yeah.
Clark, Tim Horton.
I thought that's
That's what we were doing, right?
Yeah.
Come
No,
on.
I was just naming guys in
Yeah, I
the
know.
cup final that are former
Oh.
Leaf.
I appreciate where you're.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. All right. Well, let's take a break, get another beer. We'll get the game on the screen here,
Oh yeah.
and then yeah, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
Time out for just a second while we hear about our sponsors. We'll be right back.
The chase for the Stanley Cup continues, and the action at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, is just as hot as it is on the ice. With same-game parlays, live betting, odds boosts, and so much more, don't miss out as the Stanley Cup playoffs wind down. And if you're new to DraftKings, you got to check this out. New customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code THPN. That's code THPN for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5. Only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or in West Virginia, visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus, age varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 168 hours after issuance. See dkng.co/ice for eligibility and deposit restrictions, terms, and responsible gaming resources. Copyright NHL 2024, all rights reserved.
Pure Hockey has the best hockey equipment, accessories, and apparel on the market to take your game to the next level. Maybe it's time to ditch that old stick and start the year with a fresh twig. Maybe it's time to refresh your NHL wardrobe for the race to the playoffs. Pure Hockey has it all. Whether it's training aids, the latest sticks and skates, or your favorite team's gear, get your hockey shopping done at Pure Hockey and use our affiliate link at beersinthelot.com/pure hockey.
Go ahead.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've never
Well,
been
we've
not
never-
live.
Yeah.
We're always live.
Yeah.
We're apparently two live crew. We're just constantly live.
Constantly live.
Constantly live. No, I did we just flicked on the game. I did ESPN, their intro with the music was Chain by Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Off Rumors, one of the all-time greatest albums.
Yeah.
And if you don't like Fleetwood Mac,
Fuck you.
Get the hell exactly. Get out of
You don't eat prune candy, then fuck you.
here. No, seriously. Fleetwood Mac, bangers. Little Lies.
Mm.
Oh, get out of here, dude. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, so good. The Chain. I think Connor McDavid's gonna get chains and kill everybody in his team after this series, but whatever.
It's not good. He's showing some passion.
Yeah,
He
he showed
should.
some passion.
As he should.
Yeah,
He's pissed.
yeah. Wouldn't you
Can't
be?
do everything.
Yeah,
He's gonna
He
try.
can do
Well-
almost everything.
Well, he has to.
He has to.
He pretty much has to.
Yeah.
My back hurts.
Hyman's getting a hat trick tonight.
Mm,
They got to beat Bob.
mm. Yeah, that's right, Elwood.
That's right, Bubba.
We agree.
You tell him. We're watching my plot hound right now patrol the yard.
By patrol the yard, you mean
Now he's looking for you. He can't see you because you're behind the screen.
Yeah.
By patrol the yard, you mean wine on the porch.
Normally, like, goes to the full perimeter, and then he'll just go in the middle of the yard and bark. He screams at clouds and stuff.
So we're gonna talk about last night's game where you slashed new dad, longtime friend Stephen Thomas.
Yeah, I had to show him what's up. I had to show him what's up. Maybe a dad, but I'm daddy on the ice. No, he knew I was just messing with him. Like, it wasn't anything on the hands or anything. It was on the stick. But even after, like, the third one, he was joking. He was like, you just, like, not do that? Like, please.
That's the way.
Get a handle on your dog.
Control that animal.
I don't believe in, like, aggressive animal ownership. I believe in,
You're
you
a
know,
gentleman.
Yeah. I let Elwood express himself however he feels fit. But in that note, I'm going to let him inside. Excuse me.
You just see if your iPad is charged. At least turn it on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what else we got though?
Nothing. Hockey is dying right now.
It's the slow death of the
Slow death
season,
of the
as
season.
we've
It
said
is.
before.
It is.
Yep.
Only
After
a handful of games left.
after tonight, they won't be on for 2 nights because they have to travel 6,000 miles to Edmonton.
The longest ever for a final. Yeah. Whose idea was it to spread this league out so far? Let's put teams in Florida. It'll be fine.
Huh. Well,
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
It's grown the sport
Yes,
a lot.
it did work
It's been
out.
fine.
last 5 Eastern Conference champions
Yep.
in
A
Florida
couple of Stanley Cup champions.
and multiple first-round draft picks. Starting
Yep.
to develop kids now.
Yeah.
So,
They got former Lightning guys who used to use yellow sticks,
Hmm.
who are now moving to front offices and coaching positions and stuff. Right? What's St. Louis doing now? Is he a coach or is he
head
front
coach of
office?
Montreal?
Head coach of Montreal.
Guy.
Yeah. I knew he was up there. I don't keep up with that guy.
No, he's definitely the head coach of Montreal.
Yeah, those franchises have made some players. They played some hockey. Championship hockey. That just reminded me, talking about St. Louis. 2004, October. I'm hanging out with Daniel, and this dude says, I think Tampa Bay Lightning are going to win the Cup this year. And then they do. How did you called the Tampa Bay Lightning like out of nowhere?
Well, they won in 2004, so
Whatever it was, 2003. He
Yeah,
says, fine.
okay.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know the numbers.
Preseason.
That was 20 years ago, right? Give me a break.
I had a feeling. And
Yeah,
also,
preseason. You had a
and
feeling.
also a lot of luck.
Well, that comes into play, I guess.
Just because I was doing a lot of training with that Vinny LeCavier
Yeah.
training ball.
Smart hockey ball. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? This
That
is a
guy's
great
onto
invention.
I bet you
They're
the whole
gonna win
team's
the
using this. They're going to win. Their stick handling skills are going to be nuts. And that smart hockey ball. That's what got him the cup. Vinny LeCavier, the spokesperson for smart hockey balls. That was good times. I still can't believe you did that, though. You called it in preseason. It was nuts.
I can't believe it. I should have put the money down on that.
Yeah, you should have. I don't know what their odds were, but man, you would have made a lot, yeah.
I don't think they were like consistently in the playoffs at that point.
No, I think they came out of nowhere, honestly. I think they were all right. Like they made the playoffs and then they just went on a run. And they started to believe and then they got it done. Which is honestly what you need to do. Like sure you gotta have talent and all that. Like you gotta have good players, but if you just believe you can win it, you just need to want it more in some ways. And have Sergei Bobrovsky.
Steal
That
games
helps.
for you.
Helps a whole lot.
Who was their goalie in that series? I'm sure John knows.
John
Who
probably
was
knows.
the goalie for Tampa when they won the cup in 04?
Nikolai Hobby Bulin.
Hobby Bulin. Habibublin.
See, told you even.
Yep, he knew. We knew he'd know.
They played Calgary, so it's Mika Kiprusoff. Game 2, like how
Oh,
they
Kiprusoff
had that
sick.
fight.
Yeah.
He was sick.
Yeah, Tampa had an actually really good team that year.
Oh yeah.
Which
I mean, you
doing
don't-
up there.
You don't win the cup if you're not good, but there was a lot of compete, like a lot of just you got to want it more. Like nobody gets to the cup without being good.
What
but-
wasn't that Tampa team had Calvary, St. Louis, Dan Boyle, Brad Richardson,
Bad
Frederick
Richards.
Modine, Ruslan
That's right.
Fedotenko.
Oh, Fetty Buddy had
Oh.
the 2 goals in the cup
Yeah,
final, didn't
Correct. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
he? The game or cup winning
Yeah.
game, yeah.
Calgary had they had Ginla,
Ginla,
Craig
yeah.
Conroy, Commodore was on that team, I think.
Mike Commodore.
Kipper was a goalie. I know more players. Just can't
I'm sure you do.
picture him right now.
As we've previously stated, you're a big nerd on this stuff, which is it's really cool. Like you know this stuff. We don't even have to look it up. We just ask John.
And that was actually Tampa won the cup. Then they did the World Cup of Hockey. LeCavalier scored the game-winning goal in the
Smart
final
hockey balls.
in it because of
Well,
smart hockey balls. He scored, and then literally on the announcements, I remember it. They literally go, "Oh, and tomorrow the NHL's going into the lockout."
Yes!
Like it was
That's
literally
right.
on the broadcast. I remember me
okay,
going.
see you later.
I remember me going, "What?" Like, what? And it was 2004, 2005. So it was like kind of before like the sports world really embraced like some of the internet media news outlets and like using the internet to share data. So it was still
Right.
like I don't want to say heavy like hockey news print publication and stuff, but it was like if you can get like the 4-letter word network won't let us.
They won't let us do it.
Just busy sitting on that.
Oh, but we can watch the Georgia Bulldogs play.
No, we're good.
Game.
Hold on, I think he's. What was that shit?
Riggs, try it now, please. Because I had it on my phone too.
Multiple places. You can only watch it in one place at a time.
No.
Don't want to be a
No,
pirate.
this is America.
I said
It's
nah,
because
dog.
it's plugged into the thing. So
Oh,
the ES
it knows that you're broadcasting.
it says because you're screen sharing or recording the playback because it's plugged into HDMI.
I don't like
So-
ESPN.
Yeah, let's talk about ESPN.
Let's talk about
You done fucked up
ESPN.
ESPN.
They will not allow us on the ESPN app to watch this game on a projector plugged into an iPad
Now,
With 17 extension cords.
with all of the extension.
now, fair enough. What
cords.
they're trying to do is they're trying to make it so that only the person who paid for the subscription can watch the game. Which there are people here who have not paid the subscription who would watch the game if it was on the screen. So they are accomplishing their goal. However, that goal is
Kind of pro big
bullshit
business, though.
because he paid the subscription. He should be able to watch it however he wants. What if he wanted to watch it personally on a screen, and this was his means to do so? That'd be bullshit. This cannot
is
stand.
Aaron,
not
so you're
good.
saying the whole
This cannot
weight of the
stand.
Frederick podcasting hockey community is going to weigh in on, weigh down on ESPN?
Thought this was America.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
You gotta bring the tablet up here at least.
I will.
Yeah,
Eric, can you grab it, please? 'Cause
yeah,
you're
I'll
closest.
get it. I'll get it.
And that way, like 19 people don't walk in front of the screen.
I'll get it.
As you can tell, we're pro at this.
You've only done it 199 other times.
We'll do it live.
Well, we didn't do live.
We haven't
ones,
done it
so
live.
that
I mean,
makes-
you're right.
No.
That'd be exhausting.
How many live episodes have we done?
Under 10.
Something like that.
2 or 3 in a lot, 3 or 4 in person that I can recall. off the top of my head.
Yeah, we've done 2 or 3 in Eric's basement.
We've had talks
We've
of like
done
doing a Halloween and a
2 or
Christmas
3
party.
here.
Not like live stream.
We've done 2 or 3 at the cabin, like and Johnston. Not live streamed. Okay, fair enough. Not live streamed, but recording live though. We're not amateurs at recording live. Well,
Speak
in
for
person,
yourself,
recording in
bud.
person. Sorry,
Yeah, really.
recording live. That's kind of a oxymoron, but whatever. Oh, you broke it.
What
What's
does
it
it
say?
say?
It says it's still. I don't know.
Oh, you're
ESPN
charging.
sucks.
So you're saying
This
a
is
communist.
ridiculous.
Yeah, this is.
Somebody has paid for this game. It was me. It was John, and we can't watch it. This is not the way things are supposed to work.
No, this is not.
Just want to watch hockey,
This is not
Things
cool.
are not going good.
Not cool.
bro. I am straight up
Bros are
having a
down.
bad.
The Bros are down.
I am not vibing in his
straight
backyard.
up not
Down
having a good
big.
time.
Down big.
It's
John, I'm having
giving-
a bad time in your backyard.
All right. Better fix it quick. Yeah. Right on it, champ.
It's giving MPAA and RIAA vibes.
No,
But is there, all right, so leading into the off season, because we're pretty damn close, do you think, like after the Stanley Cup final in terms of roster
That
construction,
Phil Kessel will get signed. I sure hope so.
God.
I hear, all
We
right,
need him.
there is a new 3-on-3 hockey league,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
and the rumor is it's similar to like Live Golf, where it's like public investment fund money.
Ooh.
So I'm not weighing in on sports washing or Live Golf or anything like that. But apparently, like,
No, it's pretty sick.
it's golf but shittier. I mean, louder.
It's golf.
No, so one of the rumors apparently the rumor that was circulating around was potentially trying to get a player like Kessel, because
If
you
only
have a-
Phil
you have a
Kessel
name
was
attached
available,
to
you
it.
could have a player.
But you have a name
exactly
attached to
like
it. But apparently, like other players have reached out to this entity, and they have a website. It's like very bare bones. You can actually email the
Ted good loaded on his
like the
motor.
careers. Yeah. You can like email the careers, like, hey,
Yeah.
if you're interested in a career or position with us, you can do that. They apparently have already filled,
Strangely,
like,
you
the
know
head-
this. Have you applied?
No, because I saw it on the website. I just saw it on the website. But like apparently they said coaches and GMs have been filled because I did email asking for information on the league through that email because it was the only one available because I'm such a dork. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it's a 3-on-3 league, they play in the summer. That kind of be cool. I mean, that's different. You know, like
Yeah.
I know 3 Ice was around.
Well,
Mhm.
the Beauty League was around. They're still doing their thing, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah, but that's
They're gonna
just
be back.
that's summer league for
Minnesota.
Yeah,
guys.
Minnesota
Minnesota
dudes.
guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, though. I mean, 3-on-3 with former pros or current pros. That'd be
Yeah.
sick.
I mean, I guess the biggest thing is like where are you getting the money?
Yeah.
What's the terms of the contract? No
Right?
one,
Can they play like in a league that isn't with their team and stuff like? I know that they're really strict on all that stuff with the PA and the CBA and stuff.
well, they have to because you can't like essentially sign a contract and then
Can't double dip.
you can't double dip.
You
Nope.
can't go play overseas in summer and make money in the off season or whatever. Even though,
Correct.
why the fuck not? Let them do what they want. But if you get hurt, then you know.
Well, but then yeah, there's an insurance.
Yeah.
That was one of the big things with the previous Olympics that got held up because JT went over to one of the last Olympics, got hurt. The Islanders were all mad, whatever, and yeah. But we're going to this one. We're doing a 4 Nations face-off in February next year. They already released the schedule. It's pretty dope. Can't wait to see that.
It's gonna be good stuff.
But it's only Finland, Sweden, United States, and Canada. I would like to see
Who won
more
Worlds
countries.
last? It was who won Worlds? It was Sweden,
Czechia won.
and
Czechia.
Czechia, Sweden and Czechia, right?
No, Sweden won bronze. Czechia played Finland, maybe? I don't even remember who they played in the goal. I just know Pasternak scored, and I was like,
No.
oh, cool, he's healthy.
Oh, he did something. He did something except for that one series-winning goal.
Exactly, yeah. No, I like international hockey.
Well, yeah, yeah,
The more
But
international
put-
hockey, the better.
yeah. Put your nationality behind it, and you're you get some emotions going. It's competitive. It's a good deal. I don't know which game I saw, but I saw Latvia and USA. I don't know what part of the tournament this was. Latvia and USA was only up like 5-2 or something, 5-3. I think I'm sure it was this previous year's Worlds because it was like a replay that I saw during the day. But Latvia was like a parade to the box, parade to the penalty box. Like both teams were just taking penalty after penalty.
International hockey is a little different because like they don't play by the same rules as we do in North America.
Sure.
So
Right.
like some of those hits that we either would give like 2 minutes for roughing, they may do 5 minutes. And they're super strict on head contact. I mean, way more serious consequences than over here.
Well, obviously, we all watch Jacob Trouba.
Yeah. But that is where, like, when you see Worlds, it is like, countries like Latvia, it matters a great deal.
Sure.
Because they don't have the NHL presence.
Who are the Latvians? It's Teddy Bluger, and then there's another Doggovins.
Casper Doggovins.
Doggovins.
Yeah.
And then do you remember the
Yeah,
last
dog.
famous Latvian before that? You remember who? It's goaltender.
No, I don't know who it is.
Artis Urbe.
Urban.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
What up, Doggovins?
But actually, he was big, like in the hockey culture, because he was one of the first guys on the shootout to do those funky moves.
Dude, he looked like a beast out there. Like he was playing in this last tournament. I gotta imagine he's well past the age that typical NHLers would be playing.
Well, he doesn't age the same rate as dogs, Aaron. He
No.
ages the same rate.
He's not an actual dog. But man, he looked like a beast in the game that I saw. I don't know. Anyway, he's probably the name that I'll always associate with Latvian hockey is Doggovins.
Well, all right. So if you think USA hockey, like all time, is there a gent or a female where you're like USA hockey?
Amanda Kessel and not Natalie Spooner. She's Canada.
Yeah. Hillary Knight
And Hillary Knight. Hillary Knight. That's the one.
Yeah.
And on dude's side, first name that comes to mind is Roenick. It's Jeremy Roenick. But I don't know that I don't know about his success with USA Hockey, but I'm sure he's had.
He was on that '96 World Cup of Hockey team that won.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he was. Like, what about you? USA Hockey? Who do you think?
Yeah, first name that came to mind for me was Roenick, but
So if you think
Man.
international hockey as a whole, USA Hockey, is there? And then on the female side,
Hillary Knight.
Hillary Knight,
also TJ Oshie. TJ Oshie in
TJ
the
Sochi.
TJ
Yeah.
Sochi. Yeah. Mr. Shootout. That guy, he's kind of synonymous with USA Hockey.
Yeah.
He kind of established himself as
I think
as a great American hockey player.
so. For me, for USA Hockey, I actually think Zach Parise, because
Okay.
he scored that goal to go in to overtime
Is it
against Canada when they won silver in, I believe that was Salt Lake.
Oh, Salt Lake. Okay.
And then for Team Canada, I'd
That
probably
was what,
say
2002? Something like that?
04.
close it
04, I
again?
think.
Close it again. Yeah.
And then if we're going like, female, definitely Kessel, Hillary Knight.
Amanda, the best Kessel.
Yeah, the best.
We
Kessel.
we love Phil, but
Love
Amanda
like Phil.
Kessel.
What
Can't go
about
wrong.
Canada?
Hillary Knight. Hillary Knight and
Hillary
Crosby.
Knight.
Sidney
Hillary
Crosby.
Knight is not USA.
Sorry, Spooner.
She's not a dual
Spooner.
citizen.
I'm mixing them up. It's Natalie Spooner. That's the Canada.
Okay.
That's
the
a Canada.
name
I
associa.
know.
That's the Canada. I know. And Sidney Crosby. I mean, the golden goal. I mean,
It's an act of terrorism, kind of.
yeah, in a way, yes, but
Good thing we brought the projector and screen so we can watch on this iPad. Thanks a lot, Espen.
Technical difficulties.
Well, next year we won't have to worry about TNT. Will broadcast it. So
I'll bring something next
Yeah.
time.
Great.
I have something that would have worked.
but like I guess if we're going Canada for me, I'd say like Chris Pronger. Because he's part of the
Pronger's a big
Triple
deal.
Gold Club.
Yeah.
Pranger.
Yeah, Pronger.
Pranger.
And then probably for women it would probably be Poulin or Spooner. right
Poulin's
now.
up there, yeah.
Yeah, Poulin.
Poulin's up there.
But then if we're going like international, like if we're going Sweden, I'm thinking like Matt Sundin
Yeah.
for me.
Wait, isn't he a Finn?
No.
Am I crazy?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, dude.
Cooper goalie checking in.
Oh,
What's up, dog?
what's up,
Yeah,
Cooper
man.
Goalie? Check out Cooper Goalie's channel. He's been he was a guest on our show a few years back, and he does some really cool setups, historically accurate setups. Check out his YouTube channel for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he's got a great YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in, Cooper Goalie. We appreciate you.
Really concerned with some of the dress code of some of these Florida fans I see in the stands.
They're having
Dude,
fun,
it's
man.
Are they dressed like
Florida.
rats?
They're having fun.
A lot of mushroom haircuts and stuff.
Broccoli heads.
Yeah.
Broccoli head haircuts. They look like-
I mean, I
they look like
understand.
llamas.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I get
Alpacas
look,
in the
Yeah,
stand.
alpacas.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I get it. I'm not that generation. Fully understand. That being said, as a gentleman who gets his haircut regularly, I would never sit in the barber chair and go, "Give me one of those."
Give me
You
the
couldn't
alpaca.
pay me. You couldn't pay me to do that. I would.
Can you give me a perm?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I'm cool. Like Eddie Murphy from Coming to America, Soul Glow. Like get that stuff. You know, that's a good song.
I'm a dad, so I watch a lot of Bluey, but there's one episode where there's like a flashback, and Bandit, the dad, is saying he's talking about something his mom said. He said, "Grandma was right, not about the haircut, but about what my brother said." The perm, the big '80s perm, it's coming back.
Is it really?
Dude, that's what all the kids have. That's the broccoli head thing.
I really don't like it.
No,
don't like
I hate that. Can you imagine?
Well, and then you got.
You guys are old.
You know what though? We got
We all wear ankle socks, right?
yeah, we got ankle
Oh
socks.
yeah,
and stuff.
ankle,
You know what
look,
though?
I'm wearing my ankle socks.
We got a good
no shows.
we got a good American dad here. He has like a natural lettuce farm with the kids he has.
Natural
all
lettuce.
his kids
Oh,
have these
no, what
gorgeous
happened?
blonde locks.
Who's
What
that?
happened?
27. Who that? I can't see. If only it was on a larger screen. Thanks, ESPN.
Was that Lusterinen?
Yeah, I think
You're all still
Listerine.
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 Listerine. Yep. The mouth troll.
Oh, that was
That's
was
knees.
that. Yeah, but
led with the knee.
no,
Those
that
knees
wasn't
is-
on purpose. I don't think. That was on purpose.
That was It's amazing what a view from a different perspective will give you. Eric at first, no. Second, oh, that was totally on
Yeah.
purpose.
That was-
Well, when you look at it at 20% speed, I can
Yeah.
tell exactly what he was thinking.
Yeah.
well, from behind it looked
Yeah,
okay.
from the one angle, no, but yeah, from the
On top,
view,
like he
like,
definitely stuck his knee out.
he's like, eh.
That's a bold strategy from Edmonton. We're just going to start injuring
just
them.
take out their players.
No, that's
They
no. They're
need
going to
2 or 5,
review
I
it.
think.
Oh,
Well, because it's a major, that's why they're allowed to
Yeah.
review
Well,
it.
they gave him a major.
wow.
Oh, the little shirtless kid
Oh,
moved.
hell yeah.
He's behind the knob tonight instead of Maurice.
One of my degenerate kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's you're gone, bud.
That's a bad look.
Is that Bouchard? Did Bouchard do it?
Oh, was it?
I don't know.
That would be bad.
was
in the
if
store.
he's out of
I
the
don't know.
game, that would be
Open the
bad
door
for
up so he can get to the bench faster.
No, it's not.
Who that?
I don't know.
See,
who that
what is
guy
with the kids in the hats? Knee.
What was that symbol?
Kneeing.
Knee.
His knee.
Okay.
Knoblauch
Yeah, for
looks
those of you who
confused.
who are
Does
tuning
sneeze
into
is
the
dog.
live, we're watching the game. So if you follow along, you can. It's like you're watching the game with us. We just can't hear you.
See, from that side, it doesn't
Yeah, it
doesn't
like
look
he cut-
bad.
It looked like he tripped over a stick and then
it doesn't look
Yeah.
bad from that angle.
But from the top,
Yeah, from the top.
like, oh, there's
Yeah.
a guy coming, and I'll stick my knee out.
yeah.
He doesn't need those.
Did they give him 2?
I'm looking to see.
Yeah, we don't have audio on there, so
Of course, the ESPN app, so it doesn't update quick. That's weird.
I'll go to
Good old
NHL.
ESPN. They made such a mistake not rehiring Gary Thorne.
Look what happens. Cap friendly goes down and the world goes to
The
shit.
world- coverage world goes to shit.
Thanks, Uncle Ted.
5-minute major for kneeing.
And it was
Whoa.
Kulak.
It was Fogel.
No, Kulak is 27.
It was
It's
Fogel.
37.
He's fitting. He's sitting in the box.
it was 37, wasn't it?
They put Kulak in the box because Fogel's out,
Wastro is
right?
27.
Okay.
right? I don't know what happened.
What happened?
We're
Maybe
flying
already
blind
tossed
here,
it.
man.
Yeah.
And they're reviewing it. Somebody's
We're
serving
flying
it for
so
them.
blind.
Oh, Holloway's serving it
Holloway is serving
for
it.
Fogel.
Oh, he
For
gone?
Fogel.
For
Okay.
Fogel.
Two
I thought it was
guys,
27.
two guys that are inconsequential for Edmonton, by the way.
Yeah, well, there's like 15 other people who are confident.
Yeah.
What is this stat? Coaching?
Get closer.
I can't see it. I can't see.
Well,
If only there was a big screen we could
If
put it up
only.
on.
Big. That's what it is. It's big TVs trying to keep
Big
little
TV.
podcasts out.
That's
That's the
right.
problem. They don't want us to succeed.
Big iPad. Big iPad is trying to corner the market so that big projector can't break through.
Well, all right. We're watching the Cup final. It's going into summer. Is there anything you're looking forward to this summer? Aaron, you recently moved, so I imagine it's going to be a lot of like furniture assembly and home organization. Correct? What are you doing this summer?
I'm also having my third child.
Oh,
in
Oh,
like
that's right. I
2
forgot
weeks.
about that. This guy moves and has
Yeah.
another kid.
Oh, what's
Congrats.
the
Why
other
don't
thing they say you shouldn't
3
do
children are
is
easy.
Why don't you switch jobs too?
Yeah.
I have a career-defining work project going on at the same time.
Oh my
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
we'll
just
just do it all at
I'm
once.
just here to
and
tell
then-
you, 3 kids are really easy, bud.
dude,
It's so easy.
I told my wife, I said, yeah, after the new baby comes, I can relax.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh man, it'll feel like relaxation though.
You gotta go to zone defense.
I get to take a week off work. It'll be
yeah,
great.
you can't
Yeah,
play.
that's worth it.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
play
can't.
man to man.
Yeah.
Right now, it is kind of worth it.
Dude, but they say like prevent man-to-man defense is the worst style of defense. That's what they say.
No, they're playing cover 2, dude.
Yeah, you're playing cover 2.
Yeah.
That's tough.
We're playing
Yeah.
safeties deep at this
Yeah,
point.
You
yeah,
should
yeah.
do
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, Aaron, I think it'd be better if you guys play a left wing lock. Like, we're successful.
We're going 1-3-1.
Yeah. just do it 1-3-1.
We're gonna play the trap and hope
Yeah,
for the
we're gonna
best.
We're gonna play a trap. We're really gonna slow the neutral zone.
We're just gonna clog the neutral zone and hope they don't make it into the D zone.
What Riggs? What are you
Maybe
doing
they'll
this
give
summer?
us a turnover.
What am I
What are
doing?
you planning on doing this summer?
You're looking at it right now.
Yeah, man. Well, MJ got his new boat, dude. You gonna be on that thing? I wish. That'd be sick.
Get out of here.
Just hang out with MJ and just talk shit. Just bitch. What a life that guy lives.
No, well,
Huh.
get out
Well, aren't you fishing in a few weeks?
in July.
Nice.
Yeah, a
My,
few weeks.
my son's down there right now.
Oh,
Oh,
lucky him.
nice.
Yeah, he fished this morning and then played golf this afternoon.
That's the summer I want
He's
to
doing
live.
what
Must
you
be
should be doing.
nice.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
My mom took him down. So, yeah.
Daniel, what about you? What are you doing?
Same. I'm just gonna drink on the back porch.
Mhm.
I'm actually looking forward to not playing hockey for a little bit.
Oh,
Interesting.
I might share that sentiment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a break.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you really love something, you let it go for a while, and if you love it, it'll come back to you.
John, it's really deep, bud.
Thanks.
Really deep.
Nice.
Oh, what was that?
Looks like
Somebody go after Connor?
looks like a hockey.
OEL?
OEL.
No, that was cool.
Oh, they ruined the
I
power
don't,
play.
I don't know. People numbers.
Only thing I
I
plan to
can't
do,
see. It's too small.
Only thing I plan to do is a lot of like this and golf. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna do. So. Well, actually, it's 200 episodes in, so like, give me a pop culture event that happened since we started the podcast,
my
and a
God.
good life event. I'm just curious. Well, you're the pop culture guy. What happened in pop culture since we started the podcast?
Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are
Oh.
dating.
Oh my god.
You wanted it.
That's what
You
you're
got
asking
it.
for,
That's what you
John.
got.
All right.
Top Gun 2 came out.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
that's pop culture.
That is sick.
Yeah.
Riggs,
Yeah, Top Gun.
Top Gun. I was gonna
Just
say.
a blank
I have two.
I knew I had to get it in before one of you two
I have
stole it.
two. I have two.
Oh.
What just happened?
Oh.
Oh, the guy in the
The
Joker
oiler.
helmet's there.
The
Oh.
oil scored a goal.
I wonder if
Um,
any people that we
a
know
four
are down there
and four
sharing jerseys.
Yeah, probably. It's kind of weird to wear. I said last night, a little weird to wear another dude's jersey, but that's neither here nor there. But no, I guess pop culture wise, Dune 1 and 2 came out.
Oh,
Pretty
that's a
sick.
big one.
And
Yeah,
Uncle
Dunes.
Juice passed.
The Dunes.
So yeah.
That's the only reason why you asked that question.
Yeah.
I should have known it.
Yeah.
Just to drop
You
that.
sly little fox.
Fell right into that trap.
Yeah.
You sly little Adam Fox.
Yeah. I should bring some like lunch meat or something for the fox.
No, we already talked about this. We
cannot
feed
continue
the
domesticating
fox.
this.
Why not?
It's a bad idea.
I think it's smart.
No, I think it's a bad idea.
It's not a bear.
It's a fox.
It's a wild animal.
Mm,
Yeah.
Foxes
I've been called
all
a wild
over the
animal
U.S.
too. Like whatever, it's fine. Cool.
That's when you're two-fisting old fashioned.
And ripping darts.
Yeah.
Darts and
Yeah. Just like Charlie Hall.
I was
The
hoping you bring
golfer.
that up.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot, but also like just imagine the smell,
On a golf
like the
course.
smell
yeah.
of her car. No.
I was
It's not
watching
a
a
good
couple
look.
episodes of Mad Men recently.
Oh,
You know that everything is just like caked in tar
Oh,
from that
yeah.
era,
It looked
Like, that's
it
how
looked
it
like
works,
the dollar store,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
like the
dollar
dollar
store.
Like Dollar
The
Store
best
and
part-
Johnstown.
the
In
best part.
Windber.
in
In
Windber.
The best,
Windber,
part,
Windber.
the best part about the dollar store was somebody goes, "Oh, it's cool. It's a terrible towel from the Seattle and Pittsburgh Super Bowl." And I just go, "Yeah, you see how it's like brown? It shouldn't be that color. It should be yellow,
Yellow.
like a bright yellow."
For those
Bright
that don't
yellow.
know, the dollar store is the colloquial name for the establishment where you can literally go buy
Ziegler's.
basically anything
2 drops,
except
wow.
for a twisted tea.
it's like a
for $1.
Yeah.
You go in and you ask for something, it's $1, no tips.
Everything.
Everything is
Everything.
$1. It's,
You better not tip.
Cocktail,
Yep, don't tip.
wine, beer, everything's
P&P.
a dollar.
if you try to tip the bartender $1 for your drink, then he'll be like, "What else did you want then?"
That's right. That's right.
Except if you order a twisted
If
tea,
you get a twee, it's $1.25.
it's $1.25, and it's going to come with dust on it.
That's right.
There's a guy who every now and then will have a twee. You don't buy twees there.
Don't
no,
buy tweets. There.
no,
You don't buy
no,
a tweet.
no.
It-
no.
Icy
You buy a
Lights,
P&P. That's
Icy
P&P,
Light,
yeah.
Bush Light, P&Ps.
Coors Light, Miller Light,
Yeah.
whatever.
that's how you do it.
That being said, I love that place.
Oh yeah, that
I
place
want
is
to go
great.
back.
I
Just
don't.
only when you go as a group.
I don't.
Don't
wanna
go
back.
alone.
I don't.
No,
Well, don't get left behind.
Don't get left behind. Ask Brando
Yeah.
about that.
You know, it's been we've been going to like really nice establishments.
You're saying we're getting
No, we
soft?
learn.
We are.
No, we
We're getting
learn.
soft, yeah.
Learn.
It's not that we're getting soft. We learn.
Yeah, we learn.
I like that.
I don't know. We have a lot of good stories from those places, though.
Well, the only thing is like
True.
you go to Ziegler's, It's almost like that scene from Zoolander when he's coughing in the bathroom. He's like, it's not well ventilated, but it's after
You will get the black lung.
but it's after you.
Oh,
Instead
yeah.
of going to the mine, it's when you're at the other bar after you meet visitors. It's not real ventilated in there, Pop.
Boys come back.
Oh man.
Yeah,
That
let's come back.
that's why I'm never going back. And when we're walking out and all the regulars turn around, you boys come back now.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to hear.
And
That's
then-
not what you want to
And then we left Brando behind because he went to the bathroom, and we're like it's time to go.
Yep.
That actually was one of
All
the fastest.
15 guys cleared out of there.
I was shocked.
We rolled out.
That was one of
quick.
the fastest times I've ever seen all of us mount up at once.
Alright,
I've
next
never
place.
seen. Anytime there's always one or two stragglers like paying their bill, finishing their beer, grabbing a shot sometimes like right before you leave. I remember hearing mount up, and the next thing I knew, I was buckled up in a seat.
I'm
Like it was light speed.
We left so fast that one of the smoothest skaters in our league smashed his phone in the car door
True
on the
story.
way out
True
because
story.
he was trying to get it inside.
He was trying to get in the car so fast.
He dropped his phone in the car door.
Right,
and slammed
right
it
in the
there.
car door, right as it's closing. Bang!
Yep. And then somebody said, "Where's Brando?"
You never leave a man behind.
He's
Still
never
peeing
leaving
at the
me
trough.
alone.
No, we leave guys behind. We
Yeah,
haven't
we
had to
do.
do
Fortunately, guys, you left behind.
Yeah,
You're
we
not
do
Mel
that.
Gibson.
We do that.
Leave dudes behind.
Oh man, I think we're losing our light, boys.
Are we?
Our video's starting to look a little dark. I think
we can always
Oh.
turn a light.
I guess we could turn a light on.
We need another extension cord.
We only have 7. I think we need 4 more.
We should really take a picture of this mess over here.
yeah, we
and
should
put it
that
up
on
some.
Yeah, we'll put that on Discord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a picture and put it in Discord.
If you want
We
to
can
see
add
the
that.
if you want to see the picture of all of the extension cords that we could find at John's house,
We could
go to
always add that.
beersinthelot.com/discord.
We could always add that as like, hey, you want us to come and help you set up for a live podcast? Look at our
look
work
at,
here.
look at our work.
Look at our
Look
work.
at our
Yeah,
work.
Look at our work.
It's definitely not fire.
Don't forget the
hazard.
one back there. Too.
Oh yeah, we got
Yeah, we got one back there. We got like 2 ones up there. That yellow one we're using, I think I've only seen that at Christmas time. Like,
That one's not even
no, it's
nothing.
not even plugged in at
Nothing
the
is
moment.
plugged into that one.
Just suck power. Ugh. I'm just like glutton on the
Just
grid.
sucking power.
On the Myersville grid. Yeah.
Oh,
What did I send 2 copies of it? Oh, all right. Oops.
Should I go for the light or what?
Good thing I'm an admin. I can delete stuff from the channel. All right, yeah.
oh, and you can see
You
the
can even see
screen
the screen
that we can't use. Thanks,
Here you go.
ESPN.
Here you go, guys.
Nice. Daniel's got it. Now we can see each other. Oh man. Oh shit.
My eyes are starting to hurt staring at this game.
Why is this so
Daniel's like in what was the movie with the he has like a little tiny piece of paper. Oh no. I forget what that is. What is it? What's his name? Ken
Ken Jong.
Ken Jong. Yeah. What movie is that from?
It's not Hangover.
No, it's not Hangover, but he's like looking at a little tiny piece of paper. I forget what movie it's from.
It's a
Oh,
meme.
Riggs is gonna do.
I'm gonna get the one
the
behind
other
us,
one
too.
behind us.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
can remember.
Gotta get
We
the
got to
other
get
one.
all the
Yeah.
extension cords,
We have to
like
document.
all of them.
It's on Discord. If you're listening, it's on Discord. beersandlot.com/Discord. Join the community. It's burgeoning.
I think you added letters to that
Yeah.
word.
Is it burgeoning? Oh, come on! I'm gonna
No,
look
no,
this
but
up
I
now.
no,
It's
but
bludgeoning.
no. It's the right
Bludgeon. It's been bludgeoned.
That's the
It's the right word choice, but I'm pretty sure you added 2 letters to that word. that are
Burgeoning?
not
Come
supposed to be.
on! I'm gonna look this up. Burgeon.
Aaron, do you also
Yes.
say costed?
Beginning. Hey, where is this in relation to? Where's John's house in relation to the area in front of us here, Marylanders? Is it across?
It's a cross.
It's across.
It's across from
It's
us.
across from us. Oh shit. Burgeoning is the right word. Come on.
but
I said burgeoning.
okay.
Thanks.
We'll listen to it tomorrow.
I even started spelling it right even before I put it into Google. Anyway, burgeoning. Just like the
Was that the
goal
period?
total in Edmonton.
I think
Was that
so.
the
Yeah.
period?
About the pee behind John's.
Yeah, I know.
Dead back there.
There's a bathroom. Like
You said we're not allowed to use it.
I never said.
I heard that.
Oh,
No, that's
you
on
did
record.
say that.
That is on record.
No,
I
it's
am
not.
You did
supporting
say
Riggs
that.
blindly. That is
did.
on.
He did say that.
I have
You
no
did
idea
say
if you
that.
said
No, I did not.
Yeah.
Maybe
No,
I'm allowed to use
No,
the
I think
bathroom
my
now.
exact words were like, "You guys cannot use any more cords in my house." I think that's what it was.
Well, do you have any more?
Yes.
Oh, what's it?
Get him out
What's
here.
it?
Oh, cool. The one guy compensating with his truck just drove by. It's every evening. You can set your watch to it. Anyway.
He's heading home from work at the grocery store.
Hey,
Well,
there's nothing.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Come on.
Grocery stores pay really well, actually.
Not as well as Bucky's. Bucky's apparently really well.
Get out of here.
I'm just saying, dude.
Bussies.
No,
Whoa.
no. Stop that
Whoa.
talk, Daniel Liverett.
Whoa.
I'm gonna use your middle name next. Talk like that.
How long have we been live?
This game's really exciting, by the way.
Yeah, it's back.
There's a
and forth.
gameplay.
There's a game. I just see a blob with big white blob with some ants running around on it. But thanks ESPN.
Some ants. We're not sitting in nosebleeds, dude. It's not that bad.
It's. I feel like I'd have a better view at a nosebleed. You'd see in Discord, but we have a screen. We have a big screen that you could clearly see everything on. But no thanks to ESPN.
Yeah.
I do think though that we might be coming to the tail end of this podcast. We're just losing our light is the thing. You
Yeah.
I think you can barely see us.
They
on
don't
the
need
video,
to see
so,
us.
Turn a light on, guys. You make it
Yeah,
sound
we're a
like,
podcast.
I mean, they
We have-
usually don't see us on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we have
True.
faces made for radio.
Yeah, very true.
So we'll probably
But we have been on for an hour.
we have
and a
been on
half.
for an hour and a half. So
That's probably
we
enough.
appreciate anybody who's been tuned in. But we'll probably cut the live stream and this podcast short. Thank you much everybody for tuning in. If you were on the live stream and for listening to the episode when it comes out on Wednesday. We'll catch you next week with episode 201. So
It sounds so lame. 201.
Yeah, it's not.
yeah, it's not as cool as this one. This one's 200.
Yeah. I like
This
even
is a big
numbers.
Yeah, the even numbers are nice.
Yeah.
208 is the 4-year anniversary, though. So tune in for the next 8 weeks and catch the 4-year anniversary
Oh,
too.
but in those 8 weeks, we're gonna have a movie night, right?
Oh,
Yes, we
are.
will have a
That's
movie
right.
night.
Oh, what is our movie this year?
Are we divulging the movie?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could.
Well, let's
Okay.
sum it up.
All right. Well,
it's a 200.
then in honor of Czechia's win
Yeah.
at the World
Yeah,
Worlds, we are going to watch a movie that involves Czechoslovakia from the 80s and a luxury RV trip, in fact.
Yeah.
Stripes with Bill
Yes.
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Bill
Harold
Murray and
Ramis.
Harold Ramis. Yeah, great movie from the 80s about joining the Army.
John Candy.
John Candy,
Judge
yes.
Reinhold's in it.
Yeah.
Judge, dude, there's so many names in that
Oh.
movie. The guy who played Sergeant Hulka, even he's kind of a name, I think.
He's been in a lot of
He's
films.
been in
Yeah.
a few things.
Yeah.
Like there's so many people that. What's his name? The guy who's the colonel or the lieutenant. The colonel guy.
Oh.
Shit, what's his
I can't
name?
remember.
Larroquette.
Yeah, John Larroquette.
Yeah.
That's it.
There
Yeah,
you go.
John Larroquette.
Look at that.
He's in there.
What a pull.
Look at that.
What a pull.
We need to go to trivia.
We do.
Yes.
We had this
Well,
conversation.
I
Oh, you weren't there. Before we cut it off, you weren't there.
Uh-huh.
Last night, he asked me a question, a music
Oh,
question.
I'll
You
pose
should,
this.
yeah, ask
I'll
the
pose
question.
this.
Ask
All
the
right.
question. Yeah.
So, in 1982.
Oh, don't give him the year.
Well, no, you have to. I think that
All right.
absolutely. In
Okay.
1982, Toto released Africa,
Well, the album that
the album that
Yeah.
had Africa.
Yeah.
Sure.
One of the largest,
It's-
grandest hits ever
Banger.
of all
it's
time.
it's
I
the
think it's
most
the number one
banger.
stream
it's the
It's
song.
a
most popular
phenomenon.
song on the internet. Like,
right?
That same year, 2 members of Toto were studio musicians on what album? Solo artist, so their credit is studio musicians, not band.
No idea. I have no clue.
It is widely regarded. Go ahead, Daniel. You know?
Yeah, you told me.
He was
okay.
there last
He
night.
was there.
He was
I was
couldn't
there.
No, I couldn't remember if he left before. I couldn't remember if he left
He was
before.
there.
I should have just answered. And been
It's-
like,
no.
yes. But,
It is widely regarded as one of the best albums of all time. It was Michael Jackson Thriller.
Thriller.
Oh,
What a year those guys
Who
had.
got it right in the lot?
You did.
Yeah.
You looked up the
I
year,
believe it.
Yeah.
which is totally fine.
Yeah.
That's
Trivia.
I believe it.
We
yeah.
need to go to trivia.
Between the 4 of us, we could.
we
clean
would
up some
win
trivia.
all of the gift cards. All of them. All of them.
Yeah, and we'll also go. We
Gift
won't
card to
have.
Marshalls? That's
Well-
mine.
We'll go. Marshalls. That's Marshalls. No, really. What is Marshalls?
You know what Marshalls is?
What is Marshalls?
Dude, what? No, this
Are
is
you?
this
Wait
is
a
bit.
second.
This
whoa,
is
whoa,
a
whoa,
bit.
whoa, 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 whoa.
No,
This
no,
is
no.
totally a bit.
What is
Whoa.
Marshalls?
Get out of
Seriously.
here.
Are you-
We're done with the
Come
podcast.
on, man.
Thank you for showing up, everybody.
Are you?
No, I'm serious. What is Marshalls?
What country were you born in?
I was.
This is America.
We're in
How do you not know
Marshalls?
Marshalls?
This is a bit. This is a bit, right? You don't know
What-
what Marshalls
Is
is?
it like a clothing place? No, seriously.
It's like a Kohl's, but not quite a Kohl's.
I thought that was Ross.
It's
like
about.
Ross.
It's like Ross.
It's like Ross.
So that's probably why. I've definitely heard of
Oh,
Ross.
that's
Oh, I'm
that's
too
probably
good.
why.
I'm too
I
I'm
don't
too
know
good
about
for Ross and
Marshalls.
Marshalls.
I never said that. I've been to Ross
I'm too
before.
good
That's
for
probably
it.
I can't
I've
remember.
never been
No, I
to such
can't
a
remember a
store.
Marshalls in my life. Ross
I
definitely
would
yes,
never
100%.
date to the
Because
level
Frederick has a
Marshalls.
Ross.
And
Frederick also has
Marshalls.
a Marshalls.
Are they like literally next door or something? Probably.
No,
It's over by
the Marshalls is by
Best
the
Buy?
Wegmans.
Wegmans.
I probably passed that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Because I know Ross.
It's a bit. This is totally
No,
a
it's
bit.
not. I do
It's
like
like the
90,
empty net
I do
goals.
like
It's a bit.
90. No, well, that's not a bit. Oh, is that Sir Charles?
Yeah, Chuck's
Yeah.
on the.
Oh,
broadcast.
good.
Chuck's on the broadcast. He's gonna beat the tar out of
All
those
right,
guys,
I think we gotta
hopefully.
shut
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got to shut this down.
Let's
Nobody
shut
can
it
see us
down.
anymore. Thank
Shut
you,
it
everybody,
down.
for
Thank
tuning in.
you.
We
Thank you,
appreciate you.
guys.
We'll see you next week.
All right, that's it for this one. Thank you for your listen and for your support. We appreciate all of your likes and ratings and reviews and subscriptions on the various podcatchers. Keep them coming. We appreciate every single one of them. I know I speak for the rest of the guys when I say have a good one, and we'll catch you next week when our new episode drops on Wednesday. See ya.